Well, hello. It's Thursday, January 18th, up here in Binacawan, Bagak, the Philippines. Been kind of a slow week this week, which is fine with me. Had got some CCTVs put up for the outside. They're working great. I don't know how many times I've talked about TAPO, T-A-P-O, but yeah. I got one put up on that corner looking at the gate, and it picks up the whole front yard. I just bought another one that I'm going to tie in next to that one, but actually pointing back towards the water tank generator and that side of the house. But it's been a rough week because since last Thursday, we've been rationed on water. So we actually last Thursday we wrote 1,500 liter tank and the pressure tank, ran them all dry. I came out, I was walking around the house and I heard a whining noise, and it was the pump down here just whining and making noises like I've never heard before. So I looked up at the pressure gauge up here, and it was at 0. So I immediately ran in, got the key, unlocked that, pulled the plug, went over and looked in the tank. No water. So I went in and told Diana we didn't have any water. And that's when she told me about an email she got a couple days ago that said that we was only going to be getting water for 1 to 2 hours a day for the next 4 days. So that kind of changed everything. So we had like 3/4 of the tank on Tuesday. That was at the high. And then, I don't know, it runs every morning for maybe an hour. It fills up the tank a little bit, but it's barely coming out. And Diana went and talked to the people that, or the lady that she gives the bill to. And apparently it's a big issue. It's been very super dry around here. And I guess they've had like 3 line breaks. And that's what she told Diana, there was another line break. Our tank's got crud in it, dirt in the bottom of it, never had before. But our engineer was out today, and he said it's not a line break, it's just there's no water, which is kind of disheartening. So I immediately called up a company to look into drilling a well, a deep well. I mean, if we're good, might as well go off grid all the way. And yeah, he came out, looked over the land, said it wasn't the best place to try to drill for water, but they had a guarantee. If they'd come out and do the down payment, they'd come out and do their surveys, and they would, drill. If they didn't get water, you got your down payment back. Well, that sounded good to me. Now, if they drilled and they got some kind of poison water, it didn't matter because they got water. So as long as they get any type of water, you're in for the whole thing. So I think I was talking about our lack of water. So, like I say, Tuesday we had about 3/4 of a tank, and right now it's down to 1/3. There's dirt in the bottom. So, my story went, I got a hold of a guy to talk about drilling a well, and just to make that a really fast story and wrap it up, went 645,000 pesos to drill the well. And that quick, wrote him back when I got the estimate or the proposal, and I said, nope, We can't do that. That's 12,000 US. I can't drop that amount of money on a project now. We just got done doing this house. Don't, 6 months from now, if we're still having water troubles and that's the best we can do, we'll be in a better position to do that. But right now, we're just going to have to make the best out of whatever water we get. Unfortunately, the garden and the trees are what's going to get sacrificed first. We got to take showers, and we got some options with laundry. There's plenty of companies, plenty of places around here that'll do your laundry cheap. Wash, fold. So we might have to go that route, but not a whole lot of places I can go to get a bath. I'm married. So, yeah, so it's like a little setback there. Water's important. We'll do our best to get through it. Hopefully it'll be a short term. And I was going to continue with this theme. So what my thinking was, there ain't no way in heck I'm going to be able to drill a well for $12,000. That ain't going to happen. So my next option I was thinking was another tank. So the guy that did our solar, his grandfather actually has a company. They came out today. Super nice guy, easy to communicate with. That's big, to be able to make sure that when you say red, they understand red, and up, down, down. Because you'd be surprised, a lot of people just nod their heads and they have no idea what you're saying. But these guys, the solar guy and his grandfather, they both spoke and understood English very well. Even joked, which is funny because there's no sarcasm or joking in the Philippines in English that I know of. But I've tried. It doesn't work out real good. So anyway, his company, he does filters and soft water systems. So what we're going to do with him is I'm going to buy a 750 liter tank, which is half the size of this one. It'll give me 22.5 liters, K-liters, and then I got this tank back here, which I would imagine it's 100 gallons. I don't know what the conversion is, but so we should at least be able, if we knew we were in a critical water situation, we could probably get 3 days, maybe even more if we're not doing laundry and we take our laundry somewhere. Just do the RV shower where you just wet yourself down, turn the water off, soap up, clean up, then rinse and be done. None of these 20-minute showers where you just stand there and let water run on you. So anyway, what he's going to do is put one filter here before the tanks, then hook the tanks in series going like they go now to the pump, to the pressure tank. From the pressure tank they'll go through 3 filters, and then it'll go into a water softener, and that way all the water in the house will be soft as far as all our clothes. It'll save our shower heads, won't clog up with deposits. I mean, you can see here, he was going to do a water test, but he just looked at the side of my tank and said, wow, that's hard water. So yeah, so the first filter will keep out the dirt that gets in the line, and then with the assumption that we're going to get back to normal one of these days and have consistent water, it'll fill all those tanks up for whenever we have issues, we'll be able to ride it out. So that's where we're at on the water, which it was totally unforeseen 2 weeks ago. But we take a step backwards and we also take a step forwards. We got the motor in got a safety light on it. Just to let you know the door's moving. I'll go ahead and spin around and explain this thing. So this is our remote control door. A lifesaver when rainy season comes. So it has a light, and then it has a optical safety switch. Obviously it has a beam that goes across, and we tried it out. You walk in front of it, the door stops. It's like a garage door opener. And here's the motor. It's rated to 1,000 darn it. I want to say kilograms, but I know that's not right. 1,000 kilograms, or 1 kilogram is, I don't know, 1,000 freaking pounds, something like that. Anyway, it's rated for more than doorways. Has these are 10 millimeter. The teeth are 10 millimeter here. You know, some of the local Amazon type companies you can buy this from, I found them anywhere from 4 to 5 millimeters. Some of them were plastic. These are all metal. Same way with the sprocket. It's pretty heavy duty. I didn't stand out here while they were installing all this. Most of the install was doing the wiring, and they're going to come out tomorrow. Not the same company, but Joey's guys are going to come out tomorrow, and they're going to bury all this cable. They're going to paint the teeth, and we had a guy back up and ram our gate or our post here, so they're going to touch that up, cracked it down there, and put some gouges in it. I wasn't even worried about it, but my wife insisted on getting it fixed. So yeah, that's going to be a pretty cool feature. We got 3 remotes and we got a keypad inside. So, and I tested it out when I came back, and so the range is 30 meters. I didn't have a ruler, but I was up the road a pretty good ways, and yeah, it worked great. It was pretty much all the way open by the time I turned in, and it stopped short about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, so it doesn't bang into this post. And tomorrow they're going to put a L bracket right here, just in case someone tried to lift it up and force their way in and come under it, which I never even thought about till Joey pointed out today that you could actually get a pry bar under there and just push the whole fence up and come under it. But we're going to fix that tomorrow. And then, you know, we always try to treat the workers good, bring them snacks, sodas. I give them cups, and I've started to base my tips on how much garbage they leave behind. And I didn't give a tip today. I'm tired of picking up all their crap. This is every time they come over, any group comes over here, there's just no consideration for, you know, I bring them out sodas, give them cups, and I gotta come out here and they just throw all the crap in the yard. I'm not gonna say it's cultural or anything else. I'm just saying that if I come out at the end of the day and I see cups and stuff thrown in the yard, then I keep my tip in my pocket. And we usually tip everybody. I just think it's the way to go. I mean, I've been blessed, and you know, hey, I'll share it with guys. These people don't have a lot of money, a lot of them don't. So yeah, I mean, people here are hurting, especially out here in Providence. They don't have a whole lot. I shouldn't say hurting, but they could use extra money. So, and I tip with the best of them. I get Amazon delivery. I'm 200 pesos just for the guy coming down here. And next time when he comes down here, you know, takes care of my stuff, I take care of him. That's the way it is. Then one last thing, I'll quit babbling about this update, is it comes with a pad too, which is nice. So if somebody comes to the gate and you can just look out and say, come on in, and you can stop it and then close it, and you don't have to go outside. So that's pretty cool. That's actually why I got the extra remote to hang by the door. And I didn't know I was getting a keypad, but that's fine. We got 3 remotes, 1 for each car and 1 for backup. All right. I think that's about everything that's went on this past week. Got a little R&R last week. That was Saturday. That was nice. And the Chiefs won. That was nice. Go Chiefs in Buffalo. Everybody stay warm and take care. Yeah, my can't show my garden no more. It's looks like the Sahara Desert. I was very surprised how arid it is up here. It is super dry. I know this is an El Nino year, but it is crazy dry, and we're not even into what you'd call the dry season. Normally it's 50-50 on rain here. Rain half the days. We haven't had any rain for, man, I bet at least 6 weeks, maybe even more. And now I don't have no water, so I can't water the garden. I'm not gonna sacrifice my bath or flushing the toilet for a eggplant that I can go buy down here for 50 cents. So the garden's suffering, the trees are looking rough. You can just suck it up, or I'll just replant before the rainy season. All right, take care. I'm really, really done this time. Later. Thanks for watching, and appreciate the feedback. I'm gonna have we don't have a whole lot more going on in the house, so I'm gonna try to pop out a couple of videos, just my experiences. Like I always preface, I am not an expert at anything, but I can share my experiences. So I'll try to get something together here. I got a couple ideas talking about insurances in the Philippines for house and for car. I dealt with going through Diana getting her marriage annulled, which was quite a task, and then getting married in the Philippines. That will all be one big subject that some people may be interested in. So y'all take care. Have a good one, and go Chiefs. Later.